How's it going, guys? It's Bastians Goofy. I wanted to let you in a little insight and how I changed my life drastically after, we'll say, a good 3 or 5 year period. So, to get straight to the point and just cut it real slim, real straight, my old life from, we'll say, when I was born all the way to high school to my first year in college. Let's say I was on the fast lane. Life was moving really quick for me, making money, hand over fist. I had more money than any adult, any normal adult, and even the higher class adults, even them. I was living the fast life. And it was just doing clean things, working all the time. I've always been that way. Working. But, like I said, I changed within a 4 or 5 year period because of certain situations. A lot of life lessons. And now, my life's a lot more calm. Definitely a lot more centered and straight. A whole lot more happiness, to be honest. A lot less stress and problems from anyone or anything. I mean, you're always going to have problems, but if you can minimize them, like I've done as an example in my own life, it's freaking amazing, man. So, technically, what I did was, I'll just give you examples. In my old life, I'm sure everybody has this issue. You have family issues, family problems, because your family, believe it or not, is a human just like you. Probably worse than you. Maybe even better. But usually they're worse. And they've made a lot of mistakes. And a lot of them are set in their ways. Or if they change for the worst. Because of greed. Or just being poor for a long time. Or losers. Or, all the stuff I always say that's trash. So instead of, in my life, I learned in those 4 or 5 years, I'm just tired of all the mess. All the trash. When I was born all the way up to college, I always felt like there was no need. Even though I was young, I understood there was no need for adults who are supposed to be responsible, or even young guys like me, or women, young women, to man up, be responsible, and handle your business and give the least amount of problems and the most solutions as clean as possible, all the time. And I've always carried that with me. And it takes a long time, in which I did, in a 4 or 5 year span. I made a lot of choices of, I'm not accepting trash. And that's the quick summary. So how'd I go from a normal life to saving for retirement and hopefully getting out very quickly? Well, it's simple. I finally acted on the things I've always felt. I didn't want to accept trash. I've always felt that way. Because I know what it feels like to be around messed up people. Human beings that are just humans. They suck. As hard as they're trying, as much as credit as you give them, you could always do more. You just choose not to. And that's why I say the things I say. Because it's a fact. And I do it all the time. You could always be a better person. Always. I didn't say it was easy. I didn't say it was fast. But I'm okay with those. As long as I could do it every day and beat everyone and have a just amazing life, I'll take the time to do it. And I am. So that's my gift to y'all. Not only just because I hit the subscriptions or whatever, or the videos. It's just a gift I'm willing to give. Because I'm wise enough to know my time's coming up. I'm not a fool. And I'm not lost in the sauce or in the game. No matter how much money I have or how wise I get, I'm no fool. I understand if I can help, help. Because you only get one shot. Doesn't matter what the other person does. It matters what you do with the time that you have. So, it's pretty long, but basically, without giving super into details, the main point is that it's my gift to y'all. You want to have a good life like me, or even start to have like a blank slate, no problems, no issues with family or friends or girlfriends or even with yourself. You want to start off blank, white, clean, and just go straight to the top. Whatever that is for you. Mine is retirement, getting out of the game by 34. Earlier, hopefully. And having a house, car, everything paid off, nobody telling me what to do. I make my own money, more than one income stream, more than two. And I just treat people right, even when they don't deserve it. It doesn't mean I stick around, because you can always love people far away. That's what I'm saying for y'all. But make your choice. Every day you make it. Every day I definitely make mine for me. And I would just tell y'all, be very patient, man. Patient is very hard to swallow, man. Even me, I've been in the game for 8 years. It's hard, especially when you're the youngest. I've always been the youngest and ahead of everybody. I'm playing with a bunch of adults and veterans, or even amateurs if you're an adult. Age doesn't matter. And I've always came on top. But it's hard. It's hard to do straight. From when you're born all the way till you die. It's hard. But I'm a perfect example of 8 years straight. Woo! And that's how you keep going to the top, guys. Sooner or later, I'm going to have basically everything I want within these few years. Everything I've been dreaming of. And it'll be up to me to know when it's time to quit. When it's time to say I'm out of the game. Because I could quit in a few years. I don't have to wait until I'm 34. But I just say 34 because I'm trying to get the max. And still have a lot of time on my hands to enjoy it all the way. Not just when on the days I'm off or the little time that I can make during work or whatever. I mean, fully enjoy. So I'm Bastians Goofy. I know this is long, but I gave her the short version, the honest version from Sebastian. Just want to say thank y'all. You have a good one.